Hi, this is Pam, Pam's Paper Place. Welcome to my channel. I have, whoops, this is journal 3. I wanted to do journal 2. One moment, but this is going to be the third video. That's journal 3. But let me get to so that I can do them in some sort of an order. So this is journal number 2, and I previously did journal 1. This has, I should really say how big it is too. It's about close to 10, 9.5, 10, probably 7. So yeah, I'd say 10 by 7. And this has, this is Boho journal number 2. I had a big chunky journal that I took apart and made 3. So this is the second one that I made from the one chunky. And it has the same fringe and the like braided, or I don't know what this is called. I can't remember. It's kind of a braided trim here. And then it has the doilies from the bottom. And then has some beaded charms and a really pretty fabrics. Like I said, this is it's really textural. I like it. Like I said, this is kind of a, you know, what you would see a pillow made out of. Really pretty trim that I added, beaded trim. And this is like a soft embroidered piece here. Another upholstery type fabric here. It has this nice velvet, very textural. And then this is a vintage bark cloth that I quilted together or sewed together, and has the braiding on the back and here, and then it has like a little wood button that I thought went well. And then it has more doilies, and then a doily here, and then it has the same double signature that I've, you know, never done before. I've never seen it done before, but, you know, I'm not saying it's new, but I've just never seen it, where I take one signature, sew it in, and then take the other signature and sew it in the middle of that one. Here is the little tassel. It's got a wood tag and a sari silk that I put these beads on. Some of the wood beads I got from Baby Craft. These are little paper beads, and then I put these gold little dangly charms or whatever they are. So that is that. And then it has, also like the others, it has a key on this safety pin, and then it should have 3 charms. Do I need to add 2 more little coins on here? And then here's the wood button. And then we will open it up. It has the, oops, sorry. Oh, so sorry. I keep hitting this. It has this chiffon sparkly tie. As you can see, it has little sparkles in it. Oh, here's the other coins. They just right here. So there's 3 coins and a little key. So this is listed in my Etsy, Pen to Paper by Pam, and this is journal number 2. And I also have 1 listed, and then I will also have number 3. So this one has a large doily here. You know, a couple in the front. And like the other, it has this pink kind of, I'll take this boho, or this tassel off. It's on with a little clip. At the top it has this pink sparkly ribbon. It has this pocket here, as it does in the back. Pocket here, sparkly trim, fringe, washi tape. And I just, oh, here we are. And it has this journal belongs to, and some sewing around it. It's pretty sparkly, pink and gold. Little topper there, and then really pretty pink and gold fabric. And then I added a pin, and it has a heart, and it has some sequins. Hard to see. It has washi tape here, and then it has this fun little ruffle here with some eyelash trim in the middle. This little pocket with a tag. And everyone is different. Here's this pretty trim that you could see on the side, and beautiful beaded sari trim there. And I just added a little paper here and music, because there's music paper there. And then we have a couple tags. This flips open. You can add a picture or write in black pen. Those ladies. And this little piece, that could be a bookmark, or you could write that way. So we got music paper. I added some of my Made to Look Old tape here. Beautiful image. And some washi with little feathers, kind of had the same color. I added my tape here. And this is a little side pocket with a tag. Pretty little, there's like an elephant there. And I set all the digikits in the first one, so if you'd like to go back and see what digis I used, there's that tape there. This is has a little best place. Thought that was pretty for boho. Place to journal. This is part of this really cute story here. Scrapbook paper that I added lines to, more of this tape. And this is that coffee dyed paper that has like texture, feels like little bumps. More digi paper. More places to write. Another digi image of gypsy moths. Added some vintage like tape, and then this was an envelope that I added this to. So I added this page, beautiful page, and then inside it has some poems. Flowers are the sweetest things God ever made, and forgot to put a soul into. Just really pretty things that I added. And we have graph paper. Another lovely digi. Another image here. I like how that flows all together. So you've got some purples and pinks. And we have a dictionary page. More digi. More my Made to Look Old tape. This fun coffee dyed paper. And then I added some washi tape. Embrace the journey, strong, have courage. And then these were little envelopes that I added this pretty paper to. It has this little elephant. So those are both the same. These one in this one too. Pocket. Beautiful paper, nice thick paper. This is a card, had a little purple in the iris, so you can flip that up. And it's also a pocket. And here we have some writing paper. Here, isn't that pretty, that purple? And then here's another card. I added little sequins, and this was a little glittery fabric I think I took from a shirt sleeve, and then I sewed around it. Wonky stitching. And then there's a couple, two little places to journal with a little purple flower. And this is an envelope. The opening's at the top. This was just an envelope flap that I had in this book because the back of the envelope's over there. And I just added this envelope to the flap, glued it, and then I just added tape here. And then you have a place to journal. I need to ink this. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty boho paper pack. I added some fun eyelash trim. Here's an envelope. Also, there's a little pretty ruffle here. And then there's a little key charm at the top. So it's roughly, and then this was an envelope. I added paper to the flap, added this. I put gold around, gold pen, did some stenciling. I added these papers to the envelope. And then I fussy cut this out from that story. And then here's part of the story. I'll probably add that in there. That was I really liked how that went with this paper, and fussy cut that out. So cute. Yeah, and this is stenciling here. And on this side, some more of that beautiful scrapbook paper, and it's like an invisible side pocket. You can't really see it until you lift it up. Then I added this little beautiful girl and some eyelash trim. And that's Dale's Bohemian background paper. Here's a dictionary page. And here, that opens here, and you have this little gem that just fits right in there. Blame it on my gypsy heart. And that goes back. Right there. Here we have, this was an envelope. Oops, I missed something. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, I missed this. Right. Is there something I missed? No, that opens up. I could put something in there too. Wait, what am I missing? Okay. Oh, I think this was caught in here. So yeah, I did miss a page. This, and then this comes out of here. That's right. So that fits in there. This was like, I think, stuck like that. So, and on this side, I added some paper and some real pretty little trim and a label. A couple places to journal. And then here I added, just fussy cut this feather out and added some little eyelash trim. And here's some more fun fibers and a little purplish flower. Added some stamps here. I think Dale gave me this tag. Isn't that pretty? And then here I just added a cutout that I got from someone, and then I added a little bit of paper that you could journal. So this little belly band here. This is such a pretty image. We have some lined paper and some matte paper, and I added this little cutout that I received from someone in Happy Mail. Here's the matte page, and here's more of this textural coffee dyed paper. Bloom where you're planted, and I added some tape there. This is more kind of a stationary computer paper. Added some tapes, coffee dyed paper, tape. This was an envelope flap, and I added this paper and this image. I have some torn edges on some of these papers. This is like a little bookmark. Dale's Digi. And on this side, I have a torn pocket out of this paper. I added the paper here on this edge to kind of make it a little more cohesive. And then I added some little dimensional dimension to her eyes and her lips and her necklace. And then I added this pretty fabric or glittery trim or whatever to her. Then this side has a few things. Paper that went well. A little guest check. Coffee dyed. And a little place to journal with this beautiful trim here. And you could add a picture if you wanted to write, just, you know, add your own paper and write on that. You have that option. This is a double pocket. We have this little card here. I just added joy and one of these playing cards that I added to the other ones too. Journals. This is a tag. It's on like an embossed cardstock, and I added the gold trim. Added this, put gold around that. Added this picture. And you have another tag there. And then here's the middle. And I added these charms and beads to middle here. Added this little pocket, matches up here. She dances to the songs in her head, speaks with the rhythm of her heart, and loves from the depths of her soul. Dean Jackson. I fussy cut this little girl out and put it on this beautiful paper and added a little label. And then this kind of lines up with this too. And then it's fussy cut this lady out. And I turned back the corner here, added a little fun gem. And then here's some writing paper. Really pretty paper. And then here is some more of that kind of glittered ruffle. And then it has some really pretty eyelash trim added. This pretty trim here with sequins, and I added a couple, oops, caught on here, the thread. You might have to cut a couple threads here and there. And then some pretty little sequins tag. Oh, and then this is a little booklet too. And you could write on the back. I think Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming just gave me this paper. Cute. I've used it. Well, that's a good thing. Looks great. And then here, another little tag. Isn't she pretty? And then this one. This is really pretty shiny paper. And then I added the same color washi tape for interest, and then I tore the edge, inked it. And then here's more subdued page, just to give your eyes a rest, a little not so. I tried to do colorful, but then some not. I thought it kind of went pretty all together. This is some twine with leaves and a upholstered fabric there. And then we have a tag here. Added fabric, a wood button, some yarny fibers. And then on this side, this was an envelope. I added pretty gold trim here. And a couple things. I think I got this from Sherry too. Added pretty little bow. This is from Dale's DigiKit. Fussy cut this little girl out and put it on a black doily to kind of bring in this here. This little tuck, and then flips over. More digi paper. It's pretty. And here's the textural coffee dyed paper I made. We got a map page. I put journey here. More little trim I got from somebody, a paper trim cut out. Digi. Music paper. Added a label. This was the part of a envelope flap. And then when I added this paper to it, then I stenciled it. Added some pretty gold trim just to kind of bring it in with this sparkly gold paper here. Or fabric, isn't that beautiful? I think that was a dress maybe. And then we have some beautiful tags. And along here, on all of them, I have some kind of beaded edge trim. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that. With all the colors and the green. And then we have some paper here. Here's some more pretty paper. Place to journal. This was an envelope that I added paper to. Stenciled on that side of the envelope. There's a guest check with a pretty little bow. And this, I have this on the other journals too. It's like a little rug. There's a little bow in there. So cute that you could journal on. And then we have a little tag. And then I think Dale gave me this postcard, but I thought it looked really boho-ish. So I included that, printed in Austria. It's beautiful. And then I have this, it's like really pretty trim. Then I added a tassel. Excuse me. And then here is some more real pretty bling, purplish bling there. And then I included one vintage postcard to each journal. Here's one, gold with purple and a bird. And I should, 1913 possibly. I should make a copy of these before I send them out. And this is pretty with the purples. I love that postcard. here was an envelope, and I added fibers and some gold-like fabric. And then here is a little, and then eyelash trim, oh pretty eyelash trim. Added this little place for a tuck. It says journal, the definition of a journal. And then that opens. And then in, so you could write here, and then in here is this lady that was poking out. And then I, like I did with the others, I print my envelopes on both sides. See if I have that in right. Yeah, there she is. She's just poking out of there. And then here's the other side of the envelope. So I use that as a tuck. Sewed around this tag. And then just some paper to write on. Places to write. Pretty image, isn't she pretty? More torn edges here. We have some graph paper. Here was a label, and I added this little book. And I took this envelope and I added this beautiful paper and this paper trim I got from somebody, and then I added this lady. And then there's a place to tuck something. Excuse me. So then on the other side of this envelope here, I added this beautiful floral page. And then in the pocket here is another one of these postcards I believe I got from Dale. Printed in Austria. Thought that was perfect for a boho journal. And there's the gypsy moths. And here's just a little fabric cluster with some pretty gems there. And eyelash trim on the coffee dyed paper. Some little scotch tape. And it places to write. That's more of that little story. And then here I have this in one of the first one too, I believe. And added this little paper cutout. And do I have something in here? Yes, I do. I have this tag. I don't know if I want that in there. This one right here. We just shut that back up. And then on this side of this envelope, I added this paper. And then this is really pretty. I put gold around this flower, has a gem in the middle. This beautiful purple and gold paper with elephants. Added gold around there. So you could see it matches right here. The paper. And then the flower can go on the outside here. Added a little feather washi tape there, music paper, and then here we have gold ribbon, and I added this beautiful turquoise type trim that went well with this. This is like a little envelope flap. I added a couple stamps and a little label. And then here is some paper, paper to write. Tucking in there, and then here's one of these that I put some pretty fabric, sheer fabric, and then I stitched around it. Then here's the washi tape here, and then here is the really sparkly pink and gold trim and the pink and gold sparkly paper, beautiful paper. If you can see the shimmer to it. And then you can see the doilies on this side. And so this is Boho Journal number 2. And this is in my Etsy, Pen to Paper by Pam. And it's available. I also have one more journal, Gypsy Journal number 3, that I will list when I can. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, I'd love if you would subscribe, or that would mean a lot to me. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.